17 liters a day.
7 cows, 17 liters.
17 liters.
And today?
And today I'm at 200 liters a day.
So when you are buying a good cow, you need to know the features of a good dairy cow. The structure must be big and huge. The udder must be well conformed, good udder, looking nice.
Keep it farming with AIM Agriculture. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for welcoming us to your farm.
Okay.
And I'm so happy with what you're doing. Maybe introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you're doing.
I'm Lucy Wajiro Murege. I'm the owner of this farm by the name of Lucy Farm. And I'm a senior citizen. And I'm working as a cow farmer.
As a cow farmer?
Yeah.
A proud cow farmer?
A proud cow farmer.
Mama, I walked around and I saw your cows and I told you they are number one. How did you get here?
Okay. My safari ya kutaka kuweka ng'ombe ilianzia kitambo. Nilipokuja kuretire nikaona hii ni biashara nitaifanya kama biashara. So hii nini mugabo wa murimi. Nasikia kuna daktari mmoja anajiita cowman anaitwa Dr Gathii. So nikasikiza vile alikuwa anaongelea juu ya ng'ombe, how a person can make money out of the cows, and I kept his number. So when I needed to keep it as a business, I just phoned him. I called him.
Before you called him, did you have any cows on the farm?
Oh yeah, I had some 7 cows.
7?
5, 3 big cows and 2 small calves.
Yes.
So I was milking those cows.
How many liters?
17 liters a day.
7 cows, 17 liters.
17 liters.
And today?
And today I'm at 200 liters a day.
My goodness. Guys.
Yeah.
From 17 liters
yeah,
to 200
to
liters.
200 liters. So when Dr Gathii came, he just told me, if at all you want to earn money out of these cows, you must do what I'm telling you. So I did as what he told me, to change the cow sheds, the size, to see there is comfort in the sheds, and to feed them well, and to change the other cows I had.
So the cows, let me just understand something. The 7 cows you had, were they Friesians?
No, they were not Friesians.
Or they were just crosses?
They are crosses. So I was feeding them, everything, but they were not producing.
Oh my.
They are not so I decided to call Mr. Gathii.
So keeping cows is not just about having the cows on the farm.
It is not. It is not just having cows.
You know, I've never kept cows myself.
The time you keep them, you know it is not just having cows.
I'm very afraid of keeping cows.
You should not be afraid. If you mean business,
yes,
you can see it is a very simple job to work to keep cows.
So you move from 7 cows, 17 liters, to now
200 liters. Yeah.
Different cows, of course.
They are different cows.
Okay. Okay, I'll do this math when I'm alone. So now you call Mr. Gathii. You were watching the TV and you listened to this guy.
But in fact, I was not watching the TV. I heard him through the radio.
You are hearing the radio, then you hear this guy speaking in local language. Cows. Then you say, let me try.
How he can make a person to earn money. So I just phoned him.
So what are some of your biggest mistakes?
The cow comfort.
Your structures were so small.
Yeah. The feeding.
You were just giving...
anything.
The other one?
The type.
The breed.
The breed.
So you mean when one wants to, how many people are watching you? Mostly youth, mostly women. And I think you have a very good message for them.
Yeah.
What you're trying to mean is that when they want to start keeping cows, it's not just about the color and the size of the cow, is it?
Yeah. If a person wants to keep cow, and he or she is not able to buy a good cow, he or she can start with the one he has. He can use the artificial insemination to get a good cow. From there, he or she starts feeding them, taking care of them. Then he find see the outcome. Then the other thing is to use the veterinary officers in order
look for the experts.
Look for the experts.
No shortcut.
No shortcuts. You have to work hard with the veterinary, with the agriculture, so as to teach you how to give to the cows, the nutritionist that is. As I did with Mr. Gathii, he taught me how to feed my cows, and that is what I'm doing.
So today you're comfortable? I'm
very comfortable. And in fact, I want to keep even more cows. If I happen to move, I have an intention to move from this area to keep many cows, because I see there is gold, that is money in the cow business.
Do you know why you're making money?
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine.
You are imagining what?
Do you know why you are making money? Thank your God who told you to consult an expert.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where we get it wrong. Most of us want to start a business, especially cow business, poultry farming, goat farming. But not all the you get on the internet is accurate.
It isn't. It is not all that is.
I think we've got experts in different
areas.
Segments.
Yeah.
So how is your day like? How does your day look like? What time do you wake up? What do you do on the farm as a farmer?
Okay, the other thing I forgot to tell you,
yes.
For me to be earning something from these cows, it is to have a good relationship with the people who are doing this work. It is not me who is doing this work. You see the men who milks, who feeds them. We stay in as a family.
Sure.
In the family. If one gets a problem, we sit together, he gives me what he wants, then I have to consult to help. So we have a very good relationship. So me, I'm very comfortable because I don't wake them up to come and milk. They milk. The people who comes to carry the milk, they come just on my gate. They take the milk. So me, I'm very comfortable. I wake at 7:30 a.m.
Your biggest yielder gives you how many liters?
That are 3 liters.
You have one cow giving you 33 liters?
Yeah, that one there. And I Tawari, that one.
With the horn? Or the one?
The big one. You see that in the knee?
Yes, the salt block.
The salt block, there.
33 liters?
Yeah.
One cow?
One cow.
Jesus is Lord. Jesus Christ. So this is a cow that you brought on the farm. When you brought it, it was producing how many liters? Is it in calving? Yes. It was in calving. So she delivered her first calf here. Here. Now she has delivered the second one. So you kept nurturing the cow? Yeah. Slowly by slowly. Yeah. Wow. How do you feed your cows, Mama? To do when I consulted Mr. Gathii, he's shown me how to feed my cows. So he showed me how to prepare food. That is the silage, the bran, maize jam, the salt. We mix. We call it mukimo. We can plus the molasses. I feed them thrice a day. The good thing is, I have Mr. Gathii. Yes, he's my consultant. I have Mr. Gathii in the house today. Okay. And guys, just hold your horses. We have Mr. Gathii. We want to know this gentleman, very soft-spoken. Yeah. How he can turn around somebody from 17 liters to 200. Unasikia vile mama anacheka.
That is a lot of kutulia roho.
Sidia. He made me what I am now.
You was relaxed.
Yeah. But I usually use the Tanalop maziwa.
They have something else, eh?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I rarely do marketing. What I do is I try to empower the farmer by giving the farmer the right information.
Yeah.
They have the best information. You know, people who follow me on my YouTube and my Facebook, you are my family.
Okay.
The best thing I can do for you is to get you the best.
Yeah.
This is the horse's mouth. We are not here to market any product, but Mama tells us what she uses to get maximum yields and who she used to get maximum
Yield.
So you tell me that there is a salt that you use.
Yes, from Tanalop company.
How different is it from the other salts?
It is very different because by the time I was using other salts, my cows were not increasing the production. The time I started using the Tanalop salt, they increased. Yeah, there is the cow, the dry cow, which we give the cows who are not being milked, and the dairy.
Wow. I think what you're telling us, very few people can tell us. Mama, what is the biggest challenge you ever encountered in farming, in your dairy farming?
The biggest challenge.
Sorry to cut you short. How long was this? From the
17
liters
to 200.
How long? How many years?
About 2 years.
Only 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Only 2 years?
It is from 2021 November. 2021 November. And now we are in 2023.
Actually, it's not even 2 years. It's a year and some months. You know, I saw Mr. Gathii. I saw the Prime Minister visiting him. Actually, and I knew this one must be somebody.
He's somebody. He can make some people's lives change.
Today, my viewers and my subscribers will enjoy getting some good knowledge. So, Mama, you have to tell me, what was your biggest challenge that you've ever encountered?
It is only when my cow is sick. There was some skin in it.
Infections?
Hapana, rampant skin.
Oh, rampant skin disease.
Yeah, there was an outbreak which made us spend a lot
on the cows.
On the cows. So I have no other charges because I have the water. I have the food. I have kept the fodder.
Yes. So you have to, as a dairy farmer, means you have to store a lot of food.
Of course. Yeah. Because when there is no wakati wa kiangazi ukikuja, utaenda kutoa wapi chakula ya ng'ombe. So you have to store a lot of fodder for your cows.
So do you buy the fodder or you grow?
I grow. I grow.
What message do you have for a youth who is watching you and for a mama at home who is also watching you?
Okay, what I can tell you, I can tell our young youths is to any job can bring money. It is not only the white collar jobs. Farming there is money in the farming. It is only to have that passion. That passion. And to change mind. It is not what the other person did that you can do in order to get the money. You can start your own thing from your own thinking.
And you get committed.
Only that is commitment.
Farming. Guys, there's so many youth who say farming doesn't pay. When I tell them these stories, they tell me his own stories are jaba.
It's a jaba.
This is someone, a senior citizen, She has retired from her job, but she even has started a better job.
Even paying
Much
than the salary I was getting when I was being employed.
My goodness.
Yeah, you know, even my son was staying in Nairobi.
Yes.
Because he comes here and see what Mama is doing. Now he's moving from Nairobi, coming here that he may be shown how to keep cows by Mr. Gathii.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We want to get this man, and he tells us better. We really appreciate Mama for your time, for your encouragement, for your commitment. You're welcomed so nicely. And this is the best thing this is the best day actually, this is the best interview I've ever been to. Maybe Mama, you'll take me around.
Okay.
And you will show me a little bit of a short tour of your animals.
Okay.
Maybe if you can tell me the names.
Okay, this one is Star, anaitwa Star. Now she is not being milked, she is in maternity.
Oh, she's in calf.
In calf, waiting to give birth.
Wow. That's a very nice cow. It looks like Mpaka.
Bana. Anaitwa Star.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So this is the maternity area.
Maternity area.
So it means that when a cow is in calf, it feeds on a different diet.
Yeah, because she's taking dry cow and all these others are not taking.
Oh.
So that is why we separate.
Wow. This one looks good.
Huyu anaitwa number 4.
Number 4.
Huyu anaitwa number 4. Si anatoa maziwa lita 23 a day.
23 liters a day.
A day.
Pure Friesian.
Pure Friesian.
My goodness.
Huyu anaitwa Chantel. Huyu anatoa na 3.5 hivi tu 24.
23, 24. Wow.
Haya. Huyu anaitwa Kagure.
Kagure.
Huyu anaitwa Kagure. Kagure. Ama huyu ni Lucy. Lucy analejea 18 liters huyu.
18 liters.
18 liters.
That's nice.
Huyu anaitwa Alice. Alice anatoa
Minister of Water.
Huyu ako 22.
Wow.
22.
Na huyu hapa?
Huyu anaitwa Lucy.
Lucy.
Yule alikuwa Kagure na huyu ni Lucy. Hatoi mingi. Anatoa 13 hivi juu kuna wakati alikuwa anataka begu. So amengusha kidogo.
Okay. Na huyo?
Chani muangalie. Huyo ni Kagio.
Kagio.
Wow. Huyo tena naye yako 22.
22 liters. Your cows are nice.
Kuna yule mwingine unaona kule ama tuingie kwake?
Yule pale?
Huko ako in calf.
Ako in calf. So pia kwa maternity.
Ako hapo.
Wow. And this one is the star of the farm.
Tena anaitwa Tawali. Anatoa 30 liters a day. Huyu.
33.
33.
She looks so nice.
I like her.
You can even look at the frame of the cow.
Yeah.
Amazing. If you are to sell this animal, how much will it be?
300K.
Na uzi?
Na hisi uzi. Huyu anaitwa Narok.
Wow.
Huyu ni mtu wa Narok.
She's so big.
She's so big. Lakini siku hizi sitaki apewe begu. Juu she's a bit aged.
Okay.
Kama maziwa yake ikipuguka,
yes,
ni muze.
Oh, you want to cull her?
I want to cull her.
She's so big.
Na yeye ako 24 hivi.
When you are milking her, what was the highest she ever gave you?
You know, I just bought her when she's old. So, she's there 25.
25 liters?
25.
She's so big. Huyu hapa anapenda mchezo.
Niliambiwa ako na shida ya kuhara huyu.
She's diarrheaing.
So nataka daktari akuje amuone.
Uzuri nimekuletea daktari leo.
Ako na diarrhea na anaitwa Queen.
Queen. Akiwa vizuri ana produce how many liters?
Huyu hafiki 20. Anafika 18.
Wow. What about this beautiful cow?
Huyu beautiful cow hajazaa lakini ako in calf. So
Utawezi kujua
it's a
mambo yake.
prime. Yeah.
But this is a very good stock, very good herd. Kuna moja amelala huko.
Ule tunamuita number 4.
Oh, number 4 tulikuwa tunamuongelea, si ndio?
Number 5. Ule number 5. Number 5.
Wow.
Huyo nako anaye ako 15.
15 liters.
Jua.
Hii ndio chumvi ya Tanalop.
Hapana, hii ni block. Tanalop yake iko kwa bucket pale.
Tutaiona. Guys, huyu ni mkulima. This is a true farmer. A true farmer knows her animals by the names, by their production. Stop this story of kuambiwa cow is online hapo kwa Facebook and then you quickly send your money. Hakuna ng'ombe unapata. Real farmers.
Huyo ndiye kijana nilikwambia atatoka, anataka kukuja kuweka mang'ombe.
I hope atakubali kutusalimia.
Mirole. Ebu.
Miruri akuja tusalimie. Mr. Miruri.
Hello.
How are you?
Salama sana.
This is my brother.
Yeah.
Mama's son.
Yeah.
Mama tells us you are so motivated and you're coming to be here.
Yes, I'm participating to do so.
You want to take up
I
this
want
thing?
to take up the
business.
business.
Really?
Yes.
What has encouraged you, man?
My mom is doing very well, so I'm like encouraged.
It can be a lineage, a family lineage thing.
I wanted to do that too.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Guys, this is a youth, very young fella. If you see him coming and wanting to embrace it, he knows the juice in it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you so
Mary.
much.
Pleasure hosting you.
Yeah.
Pleasure having you.
Yeah.
All right. Mama, thank you so much. I think now I'll talk to Daktari so that people can see Daktari and Daktari can take us through what he took you through to this level.
Yeah.
Asante sana Mama for hosting us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Be blessed.
Welcome.
Hello, Daktari.
I am agriculture.
My long time friend.
Good to see you.
Daktari, I've looked for you.
Thank you.
I've looked for Daktari for almost 3 months.
Come on.
These guys are rare to find. But you're doing a good work.
Thank you.
I'm so happy. I saw the Prime Minister, Prime Cabinet Secretary.
Yeah.
On your booth.
Yes.
The other day.
Honorable Mudavadi was there. We had a chat for about 3 minutes.
It was more.
Good to see you. You're also doing well. In agriculture, you are a signature brand.
Asante sana.
Yes, you're doing well. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Guys, my followers, I always love you. And because I love you, I'll never miss to bring you the best of the best. I brought Dr. Gathii. Guys, you know what? We have a cow signals certified trainer in the house. How many are you in Kenya?
We're only 3 of us. Professor Bebe, myself, and somebody else.
In Africa?
In Africa, we're about 100.
That is what AIM Agriculture is all about. Yes. Daktari.
I'm also a USA champion of change.
Wow.
Yes, I'm also an alumni of Galilee College, Israel. I did 2 years there.
From Israel, farming cows in the
desert, yes.
To here?
Yes.
Daktari, please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, AIM Agriculture. You're doing a great job. My name is Dr Gathii. I'm a dairy investment consultant. I'm the managing director and founder Tanalop Consultancy Limited. We have footprints in 9 African countries. Our main objective is to add value to dairy investments in Africa. We double the milk production at the lowest cost possible. We want to double Kenya's milk production from 5.2 billion to 10.4 billion liters in the next 3 years. And this is possible. We want to lower the cost of production so that we increase the profitability, what the farmer takes home. That's all we are doing. Wow. We have developed several tools. We have KPI tools. We have cow signal tools. We have other tools that we use. We do farm audits. We do everything to make sure that the farmer gets value for his money. He makes profit. And the farming is fun. Wow. Farming is a business. And farming is good. We use science to do business.
Wow. Guys. Daktari, we are standing on grounds that are a signature of some of your work.
Thank you.
How did you just, how can you just transform a farm like from 17 liters to 200 liters in a span of 1 year and some months? How did you, in what state did you find this farm?
It was pathetic. If it was a patient, I would say the patient was in ICU, probably just about to go. So if Dr. Dan Gathii of Karen Hospital can be able to do an open heart surgery, I can also do an open heart surgery for a dairy farm.
Wow.
I'm an ICU dairy investment consultant. Those dairy investments that have gone down and they are just about to close. In fact, most of my clients tell me, if you don't do this one, I'll close down. So
I saw you're managing the biggest dairy farm in Naivasha.
yes,
Back Nakuru County.
yes, yes.
And I heard the testimony from somewhere in the air. That's a story of another day.
Thank you.
So, Daktari, you come to this farm and you find the farm, like, what was the problem? Were they the milkers? Or
Yes.
where had the farmer gotten it wrong?
This is where the farmer got it wrong. The dairy herd was, the breed was so low. The feeding was, there was poor feeding, the poor cow comfort, there was water stress, there was heat stress, there was social stress. Everything was not working. Everything was in a mess.
So she was just giving food.
She was just giving food. In fact, it's like they had an agreement with the cows. Once we give you whatever we give, don't make noise. Don't make noise. You cows, just take the banana leaves and the stem, and you feed, and the cow berry, the rumen field is big, and then they just produce manure. So she was just a manure farmer, manure producer.
Oh.
She was not producing any milk.
From a manure farmer to 200 liters.
Excellent. That's the transformation within 2 years.
So you sell off their cows?
Yes.
And you source for these ones?
Yes.
What criteria?
When you want to source very good cows, especially Tanolop will help you to source very good cows. We'll train you the features of a good dairy cow, a good udder, that it has symmetrical, that has other cleft, that has very good teeth, no mastitis.
Wait, Daktari.
Yes.
Wait. You mean when you're buying a cow,
Yes.
you don't just... I thought you go to the market and get the one with the biggest udder.
It doesn't have to be a biggest udder.
Yeah.
It could be having so many deformities.
Oh my goodness.
The udder has to look very nice, has to start on top there, not down here, and the head dregs.
You mean it should not go...
No. It
Beyond
should start up.
Oh.
So that it's quite wide and it can be able to hold a lot of volume in terms of milk. So when you're buying a good cow, you cannot be that you're selling cars and you don't know good cars. So when you are buying a good cow, you need to know the features of a good dairy cow. The structure must be big and huge. The udder must be well conformed, good udder, looking nice, something good. The udder cleft, the symmetrical, it has to be symmetrical. The cow should not have knocked legs. The necks should be well upstanding. And then the hoof, what we call the foot ago, it should not be like gumboots. You wear gumboots as a farmer, and then your cow also wears gumboots. Honestly speaking, that doesn't make sense. You must have foot ago. It stands on the floor. So that's a very good cow. It should spread the legs, not the knocked legs. And the cow should look nice. You know, should look nice in all parameters. Yeah.
Wow. When you talk about the udder being symmetrical, you mean the udder should have two halves?
Yes, equal halves. Not one big, not one small. And the teeth should not be big, should not be small, should be moderate.
Average.
And that's how it does, average, yes.
Wow. I have a keen interest in selection of a good milk.
Yes.
There's this thing we used to... I did some agriculture anyway.
No, congrats.
Thank you.
I know, I can tell.
Thank you.
You're also doing well.
Thank you.
Agriculture is top notch.
So, asante sana.
Yes.
We talk about this thing called wedge shape. By the way, the other day I was in the breeders' show and I had this conversation with one of the judges. And he mentioned, just like you've said, the animal should be good looking.
Yes.
But Daktari, what is the shape? Because we have what confuses farmers
Yes.
is a dual purpose breed
Yes.
and a dairy breed.
Yes.
That's a big changanyiko.
Yes, yes. Good looking means it has to have a straight line on top, not curved like this or like this.
The back line.
The back line should be straight. It should be standing well, you know. And then it should also look alert, not over alert, not drooped ears or very standing ears. It should just look relaxed. But alert. Again, that is very important. And then it should look like it doesn't have the hardware disease or limpy skin. It should not have mastitis. It should not also be old. When you're buying a cow, from where I come from, the only good old thing is a banana. So beyond that, don't buy a very old cow. Maybe probably the first lactation or second lactation. Anything beyond third lactation may be considered as an old cow for some reasons here and there.
Wow. That is, Daktari, when he looks at a cow, he does not see it like you and I see it. When I look at this cow, I'm seeing black and white.
You're seeing I have different eyes?
When Daktari looks at this cow, he's seeing this feed go in the system. It's like seeing the cow from a transparent lens.
It's called the cow signal.
That's why there are only 3. Daktari.
Cow signal is see, think, act. That's the main principle of cow signal. You see how the cow is, you think why is that situation, and then you act.
Now, Daktari, there's a youth outside there who wants to start. How can one start this dairy farming?
Okay.
How? Like, maybe you tell us. Most of us will just, I've seen Daktari talk about a cow and the characteristics, then tomorrow jumps into the market, then buys a cow. But I hear there's this thing of the records, the history. I don't know where you get the cow, I don't know from which place it has to come, I don't know. You condition it to adapt. Maybe you tell us something like that.
How do you start? How would a youth start a dairy farm?
Yes.
Number one, youth, from what we normally know in Kenya, the average age of a Kenyan farmer is 60 years. So we are encouraging the youth to do agribusiness, to do dairy farming. But it's not just encouraging them. Youth will go where the money is. I can tell you for free, Lucy Farm, the owner was just here, Lucy Muligi. She's earning between 70 and 100,000 every month from about milking 12 cows. So I don't think even a bank manager from Equity or from any bank is earning that kind of money, tax-free. So to any youth who is listening to us and watching us all over the world, there is money in dairy farming. Good money, tax-free money. All what you need is get the basics, use the basic principles of farming, have passion, use the right business models and the financial models. Talk to the right experts. Talk to turnaround consultants. We'll be able to guide you. Do fodder establishment, do fodder conservation, grow your own fodder, and then you'll be able to make your money.
So, Daktari, you mean?
Yes.
A youth who wants to start
Yes.
should first prepare him or herself for starting.
You're right.
And from your conversation, I see it's like first fodder, feed.
The first one is have passion for dairy farming. The second one is training. You must understand the business you are getting into.
That is where Turnaround comes in.
That's where Turnaround comes in. The do's and the don'ts, the challenges, the strengths, the weaknesses within your farm. Do a SWOT analysis, do a business plan, whether it's bankable or for your own internal consumption. And then you are able now to understand the level of investment in terms of budget, in terms of do the feed plans within the business plan, do the fodder plans, so that you're able to know how much acreage would you require for a specific amount of cows per year.
So you get the info first before you start.
Before you start.
Now, assuming the farmer has gotten a budget, he has a feed bank, like you just said. You've trained this farmer. He has the knowledge. Which are the best breeds? Like, which breed would you recommend for a starter?
For a starter. That's a technical question, which is good. All breeds have advantages and disadvantages. Holstein Friesians are very good. They are high yielders. Like now you have seen one there doing about 33, 35 liters per day. They can easily do 45, up to 50, up to 60 actually. So Holstein Friesians are very good breeds. But we also have Asher, which has higher butterfat, a bit of resistance, disease resistance. Gathii the same, Gathii the same. So higher feed efficiency, we have Gathii and Gathii. So in terms of best breed, it depends with the area you are coming from and also the law that you want to do. But Holstein Friesians are known worldwide to produce. In fact, there was one that did 120 liters in the US.
120 liters?
Yes. Yes. A Holstein Friesian in Israel is doing 12,000 liters per lactation. That's within 10 months. That's quite something.
Yeah, that's a lot.
In Kenya, we are just doing 1,700 liters per lactation, which is very low.
And you write everywhere, I'm the dairy engineer.
You are a manure producer. You are not a milk producer.
Guys, you can get the gist here from the real man himself, Daktari. Challenge. I know the biggest challenge we have in the dairy industry is feeds. But what other challenge? Of course, there's no business that has got no advantages and disadvantages. What would one expect when he comes into this industry? One thing that he should bear in mind, this one and this one.
The total cost of production of milk production, 60-80% of that total cost is feeds. So once you go wrong on the feeds, that you have started on a long footing. So the best thing is you address feeds. Problem number 1, feeds. Problem number 2, feeds. Problem number 3, feeds. Both the forage and the concentrate. Once you understand now the more business model of how to produce your own forage and also to have very quality and affordable concentrates, you are 60-80% sorted. Now then we come to the cow barn, the design of your cow barn. The cows must have maximum cow comfort. The cow must rest for 14 to 16 hours within the 24 hours. That is very important. Then water stress, address water stress. A cow takes in between 100 and 150 liters of water every day. That is one cow per day. Because milk is 87.5% milk. So if you don't provide clean, potable water to the cows, then where are you going to get milk from? There is what we call the cow's water point ratio. For every 3-4 cows, you provide 1 water point. Wash the water trough every day and ensure that water is clean, potable water. When cows have water stress, they will not be able to produce enough milk. So ensure the water troughs are washed every day, at least once per day. Ensure the water is available and accessible to all cows. This is what we call the cow's water point ratio. For every 3-4 cows, ensure there is 1 water point. That is extremely, very, very important. For you to make your dairy farming profitable, for you to rake in profits, ensure your cows have enough water. Ensure you also address heat stress. Heat stress reduces your milk production by between 10 to 15%. So ensure that your cows have a breeze, like the breeze we get when we are in Mombasa. When you are there and you find a very good breeze along the lake or in the water body, that breeze is very important for milk production. So ensure there are no walls around your cow barn. Ensure there is a free air circulation, maximum air circulation to avoid heat stress. Also ensure that the roofing of your cow barn is raised. We normally say the lowest point in a cow barn should be 12 feet. That is the lowest point in a cow barn. There are also other factors, include the feeding. Ensure that you do the total mix ration, you TMR. Ensure that you do the segment feeding. The milkers should be fed on their own. The steamers should be on their own, and they are fed the different rations. Ensure you have in-calf heifers. Ensure that you also have the young stock and the bulling heifers, and ensure also the calves are also fed differently. That is what we call segmentation, dairy herd segmentation, and that will facilitate segment feeding. Ensure that you also do silage feeding. You're able to exploit the genetic potential of the cow. If the cow can do 40 or 35 liters, ensure that you provide concentrates and forage at a certain ratio that you'll be able to discuss in a short while, and then you're able to exploit the full genetic potential of the cow. There are 3 ratios that we utilize when we are feeding a cow. The first ratio is called protein-energy ratio. Ensure you provide enough protein to the cow, enough energy to the cow, but the ratio has to be at a certain ratio that you have enough protein and enough energy for milk production. Also ensure that that protein and energy comes from the forage and the concentrate. So that comes in the second ratio, that is forage concentrate ratio. That could be 50-50, 60-40, 40-60. But ensure that you get a lot of protein, a lot of energy from your forage. And once you are very strong on the forage side, you are able now to produce your milk profitably. You are able to rake in profits. You are able to make money from your dairy investment. But if you are very weak on your forage side, in terms of protein density and energy density, then you'll have a problem. If your forage side is too expensive and is of poor quality, you end up having losses, and you may close shop anytime, any day. Wow. Then the third ratio is called feed to gain ratio. This is a scientific ratio. We talk about the bioavailability of those nutrients, how digestible and palatable are the forage, or the forage that you have, or even the concentrates and the feed stuff that you have.
That's very encouraging, Daktari.
Thank you.
Actually, it drives me to a question. Huh? Mm-hmm. In chicken, we give chicken feed according to the age.
Yes.
How do you determine the amount of feed in terms of kilograms you give to a cow? Is it as per the weight? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you tell us about that.
There are 6 factors. There are 6 factors we consider when we are feeding a cow or a member of the dairy herd. This could be a milker, a steamer, a young stock, an in-calf heifer. The first factor that we consider is the milk production. The more a cow is producing, the more protein, the more energy we provide to that cow. The second factor is the life body weight of that cow. The heavier the cow, the more milk is producing, the more protein, the more energy that cow will take in. The higher the dry matter intake. The third factor is the stage of lactation. Early lactation, mid lactation, and late lactation. Early lactation, a cow it gives in a lot of milk. So when it is early lactation, you should be able to provide enough protein and enough energy to make sure that you take advantage of that, so that you produce about 40-50% of, let's say about 40% of the milk for the rest of the lactation period. Then the other factor is the number of lactations. If a cow is so old, it may not produce enough milk. But the third, fourth lactation, a cow is supposed to give a lot of milk. That's when you get peak production. Then you have the physiological status of that animal, the breed coefficient, and the rest now comes in. So typically, a cow takes in 3% or 2.5 to 4%, 4.0% dry matter content of its live body weight. So we normally say a cow takes in 3% dry matter content of its live body weight. That dry matter comes from the forage and from the concentrate. And that dry matter contains the protein and energy that is able to provide nutrients for milk production, for reproduction, for growth, and also for health, immunity, and maintenance.
Wow. That is the expert speaking. Daktari.
Yes, sir. Agriculture, yes.
Thank you. As Tanalop.
Yes.
What do you do for a farmer?
Tanalop is a company that we formed to add value to dairy investments in Africa. We normally use, we have developed several tools to ensure that dairy investment, dairy farms, dairy enterprises become profitable and their investors can rake in their profits. Whether it's young investors, whether they are people retiring from corporate world or from businesses or from government institutions, we are able to guide you to do business plan, to design and construct, design and develop the drawings for the cow barn, and also do construction for those cow barns. We also supply maize silage, we supply Tanarop chumvi minerals. We do a lot. Tanarop is a 360 consulting firm for any dairy investor in Africa. We are based here in Nairobi, we are based in Kenya, and we are able to support farmers and dairy investors in 9 African countries. We want to double the Africans' milk production from the pastry 5% to 10% of the global milk. And this is doable. Using tools like KPIs, key performance indicators, cow signal tool. I'm a certified cow signal trainer. So we are able to move on. I'm also a USA champion of change. We are able to train champions of change who will continue to train other champions of change. We have a TOT, trainers of trainers. So we are able to train. And it is through those small steps that we are able cumulatively to ensure that we make dairy farming profitable.
Daktari.
Yes, sir.
So, if one wants to set up a dairy unit, you're just a phone call away.
Yes.
If one wants to buy, like if one wants his or her farm transformed, like you just did for this one here,
Yes.
you're just a phone call away.
You're right.
People have been calling me and asking me every time on how to get a good milker. They want to buy a good dairy cow. They want, you have an office.
We have an office along Eastern Bypass.
So guys, if you want anything matters dairy, you want to buy a cow, don't call me. Don't call M Agriculture. I have shared Daktari's number. The number is on the screen.
Wow, wow, thank you. Thank you.
The number is on the screen.
Thank
the number is
you.
on the description. He's a very humble guy.
Thank you.
His humbleness does not rhyme his stature. When you interact with him more, you'll be able to know whom you're interacting with. It's true, Daktari. Call a spade a spade.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
such a
you.
humble
M
guy.
Agriculture. You're also
Thank
doing
you.
good things.
Asante.
Yeah, keep
So-
it. Keep doing your thing.
Asante.
Yes.
Anything daily. Daktari has an office somewhere whereby if he gets you a cow and you find it's not performing, you'll get him.
Yes.
Leave alone the stories of someone supplying you a cow and then you take to your farm, it doesn't produce milk. Then when you call them and ask them, they tell you, return the cow. I doubt Daktari can do such things.
No, we can't.
I had, actually I not I had, I saw during the exhibition in Nairobi University, University of Nairobi, you were having some product and which seems to be so enticing and most of the people I've interacted with, they've actually been talking about it.
Yes.
Tell us something about the salt, the mineral lick. Actually, I call it the magic or the miraculous mineral lick.
Yeah, the super CS Honorable Mudavadi I was able to give him 2 buckets,
Yes.
and even his entourage. So, and most of the people who use that Tanarop Maziwa Chumvi, they are very happy customers. They are repeat customers. It has high. They have reported high milk production. The cost is affordable, and we have network all over Kenya. We are able to supply Tanarop Chumvi 20 kgs bucket all over Kenya. We have Tanarop Maziwa for the milkers, Tanarop Dama for the young calves and the bulling heifers. We also have the Tanarop Dry for those in-calf cows.
Wow. Do you offer trainings?
We offer trainings. Trainings is our strength. Actually, we do trainings all over. We have specialized trainings. We have cow signal master training class. We have dairy master class training. We do trainings all over. Even in our social media, this is one of the platforms that we have partnered with AIM Agriculture to ensure that we take our dairy in the industry to the next level. And we are very proud to be associated and to be partnering with AIM Agriculture. This is a big institution, and you are doing great work.
Asante sana.
Yes.
You are on Facebook?
Yes.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Follow Tannolop
Alex Gitoga Tanalop,
on YouTube.
Tanalop Consort on YouTube, and Facebook, Alex Gitoga Tanalop.
I've shared the links as well.
Tanalop.
Make sure you find them there. You'll see
Yes.
much of Daktari's work,
Yes.
and it is super amazing.
Thank you.
It is super amazing.
Yes.
And we'll bring you more farms, more stories from farmers who will tell you how it is. I'm so happy. I don't know where you got these cows.
We'll share after this. I have no secrets.
Soon when I start talking this thing, I want to try dairy, but I'm really undecided.
Yes.
I know when I'm next to you,
Yes.
you'll make me make up my mind.
You'll be fine.
So beautiful. These are simple structures.
Yes.
Very simple structures.
Yes.
The watering system is very simple.
Yes.
And Daktari said, start small, grow big. Start simple, make money. I think what you're trying to mean
Yes.
is someone has to have the knowledge.
Yes.
Things like the structures will come in later.
Yes.
The fanciness.
Knowledge is part of the structure.
Because
Structure is part of the knowledge because it's the designs and drawings. Once you go wrong on the designs,
you go wrong.
you go wrong.
So you also give people designs.
Yes. Yeah. Designs and drawings.
Daktari, I think when you're doing the next training, I know people will ask that.
Yes.
Please let us know
We'll do that.
so that we notify our subscribers
Yes.
that there's a training
Yes.
and the venue.
We also do Zoom trainings
Oh.
that are scheduled. We'll be able to share with within our social media platforms, including AIM Agriculture.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor. Guys, I'm so happy to be with Dr. Gathii from Channel of.
Good,
This
good.
guy is such a big friend.
Good to see you, sir. You're doing well.
Thank
AIM Agriculture, keep doing your thing.
Asante sana.
Keep it farming with AIM Agriculture.